Hey, what's up, turtles? Krik here with Black Owl Outdoors. Have a really beautiful and fun knife I want to share with you today, and it is the Urban Trapper by Boker Plus. Taking a look at the knife now, you can see how beautiful the material choices on this knife are, and that's definitely something that caught my eye right away, was the aesthetic. And it's in the design of the trapper style knife, old-timey design, and we'll see some more of that once I get the blade out. But Boker Plus sent this over to us so we could show it to you. So I want to thank them for sending it. You can see this cocobola wood for the handle scales, how much it really complements the titanium on this knife. And the titanium almost looks like a stone wash, and I really love the gray, not shininess of the alloy. The pocket clip is only single position, tip up, titanium as well. And then you can see the frame of the knife as well has that same, like I said, almost stonewash titanium. And like I said, I really just think this knife is beautifully designed. The lines and the material choice makes this gentleman style folder, I think, a really big win for Boker Plus. In addition to being beautiful, this knife is ridiculously fun to play with. And why is that? It's a flipper style knife, riding on ball bearings right in there, and the action is ridiculously smooth. I know I'm not the only one that could sit on a couch and flick open a knife for hours. Take a look at the blade now in some closer detail. It's a clip point style, satin finish, hollow grind. The blade's about 3.5 inches in length, and as I mentioned earlier, these are higher materials on this knife, and you can see the VG10 right there. This is VG10 steel. The BZ stands for the initials of the designer, that is Brad Zinker. Comes really nice and sharp out of the box. Just a really beautiful and fun knife to play with. Knife's not a toy, but once you learn sort of the safety aspects of handling a knife, they are a joy and fun to use. There's a few issues that are worth mentioning, and the first one being this pocket clip. And I like the fact that it's a deep ride in the pocket. You can see how high this clip is on the knife handle itself, but I really wish there was just a little bit more strength on that clip, because I do notice, because of its long design, this is a little over 4 inches, that sometimes you have a tendency to pop up out of your pocket just because it's sitting kind of deep. See, real nice and deep in the pocket. Sometimes I have a tendency just to pop up just a little bit if I'm bending down or I have something else in my pocket. Not a deal breaker, but definitely something worth mentioning. And then one more area of, it's not so much concern, but definitely worth mentioning, is in the blade itself, the play of the blade. There's definitely more side to side than there is front to back, but there's enough play, and it probably is not going to show up on camera. You have to take my word for it. It is wiggling in there. I don't know if it's this model of the knife or the fact that it's, using this type of ball bearings, if that's an issue with flippers, because this is the first flipper I have owned, but there is some play. MSRP on this knife is anywhere from $100, $110. Retail, you're going to get it, probably $30 cheaper than that. And in my mind, it's a pretty good deal for the fact that you have a really, really elegant knife design. And it's a gentleman style folder, meaning if you want to class up your knife, if you're going out putting in like a suit or anything like that, just a little bit nicer, the materials and the design really lend itself to that. And it's designed kind of for medium to light work. It's a flipper. You saw the thinness of the handle. So let me know what you think about this. With the material choice they had, the flipper design, if you have any experience with flippers, and is that play in the lockup common for flippers? I don't know. I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on that as well. And just overall, what are your thoughts on this knife? So let me know in the comment if you like this knife, you like the video, you like what we're doing, you like my brother, you can hear him back there. Give it a thumbs up. Remember to check us out on all social media. All relevant links are in the description below. This is Krik with Black Owl. Later, turtles.